Hey there, good evening, everybody. I want to welcome you all here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph, and I am the host of this show. So, we're doing an episode of favorites tonight. This is actually quite late, but I apologize for that. It's still busy season and lots of stuff to do. But I'm going to do it anyways. It's going to be a little bit late, but better late than never, as they say. So, what I'm doing tonight is a list of 10. This is my 10, I guess you might call this my 10 favorite pop rock songs. So they're not just pop songs and they're not just rock songs, but they're pop rock. Now, what does that really mean? Well, I don't want you to think I'm going to be putting out some diva songs or some modern age kind of Miley Cyrus or Rihanna or something like that. None of that stuff, because that to me is pop music. Rock music, of course, is totally different. Tends to be a little bit heavier. Maybe you might want to call it like hard rock or just rock and roll. But this is a little different from that. So this has some elements of that first one, but also has some elements of the second one. And I think these songs all fit that. And these are the 10 I've chosen for the list. So without further ado, we're going to get to it. And I'm going to do this the way I always do these type of things, which is from my least favorite to my most favorite, or worst to first. In this case, they're all great. It's just some that are greater, right? So the opening one is the only one that I actually, well, there's actually two, but this is the only one that I don't own an album for. This is Echo Beach by Martha and the Muffins. Probably their best song, I think so. I've never really followed Martha and the Muffins much, but I do like this song a lot, enough to put it on this list. It's kind of catchy. Now, I think Martha and the Muffins are actually Canadian. I have this feeling they're Canadian. I remember reading something a long time ago. I don't remember what it was. But anyways, I think they might be Canadian. So they're going to come in at this 10th spot. Next is the number 9 spot featuring the Rolling Stones. The song from Tattoo You is Start Me Up. Now, people say, well, why not this Stones songs or that Stones song? Well, that stuff in the 60s, I tend to think of that as rock and roll. Stuff in the 70s, yeah, kind of the same thing. The stuff in the 60s, maybe a little more bluesy. Stuff in the 70s, a little bit more hard rockish. This stuff I think of as pop rock. And even though the song's a little bit on the hard side, I still think it belongs on the list. And it's going to come here in my number 9 spot. The Rolling Stones, Start Me Up from Tattoo You. Next up is from this band, the Four Seasons. There's lots of pop stuff you could choose here, but the one that I've always been my favorite is December of 1963. It's really good. There's a couple versions on this particular album. This is a greatest hits album, which features a kind of a funk version or rap version. I think it's probably more of a funk version. I think of it as a funk version. I like both versions, but I like the original one quite a bit better. So December 1963 by the Four Seasons. That's going to be my number 8. Next up, I also don't own this because it's a single. It was released as a single by this band. It's not on any of their 13 studio albums or their 12 studio albums plus the one American album. I think you know where we're going with this. But it did appear on a past masters grouping of singles and A stuff that hadn't appeared anywhere else. And we're talking about the Beatles' Paperback Writer. It was between this and Day Tripper. I like this song a little bit more. It has a little bit more of an up-tempo feel, which I think is what I'm trying to capture here on this list. I want that rock, pop, up-tempo, lively, charged up feeling. And I think this song for the Beatles really charges me that way. Okay, the next track, the rest of them I have them on albums. So the next one comes from this band. You all know where we're going. My Sharona, heavy beat, up-tempo, rocky, but poppy at the same time. One of the catchy songs. Some people say this is a one-hit wonder band. I disagree, but this is the hit. If they were going to call it that, this would be the hit. My Sharona from the Knack, coming here at number 6. Number 7, maybe not as up-tempo. I probably could have went with a different track here, but this is my favorite song by them. And it is a bit fast-paced, poppy, rocky, and we're talking about Message in the Bottle from The Police. Probably my favorite track by them. Could have went with Roxanne. I think this one has a little bit more fast-paced to it, so that's why I chose it. And so that's The Police from their Message in the Bottle album. Next up, in the top, now we're into the top 4. This is number 4. I could have flipped this one maybe a year or so ago. I probably would have flipped this one with the number 3 song, but I haven't listened to this much, but I always love this song, Brass in Pocket from the Pretenders. It's a bit of a different song for them too. It's at least early on, it was just a pop, really good hard rock. Well, not really hard rock, but rocky pop song, and not a lot of swearing or any kind of innuendo of any kind on this particular track. Maybe the only one on the album, but just a real classic song. I loved it the first time I heard it. It was the first Pretender song I heard. Definitely deserves to be on this list at number 4. Number 3 is the song that I flipped because I've been listening to it more lately. We're talking about Blondie. This is a greatest hits. I do have the other one, but it's getting ready to go in my new album's purchase list. We're talking about Heart of Glass from the Parallel Lines album. But this is a greatest hits, which has it on here as well. Heart of Glass, really strong, up-tempo, poppy. I love the vocals here. I love this song. Always liked it. Even though it's a poppy song, it's still a fantastic song from Blondie. Number 3. So top 2, easily were the top 2. This is the outlier for this group. It's a song that really doesn't fit into any of the other songs. Most of the other songs are very folky or poppy or laid back, whatever you want to call it. This one is an up-tempo beat, nice beat, really different song for these guys. This is Simon and Garfunkel. The song, of course, is Cecilia, which is the last track on this greatest hits. I do have the original album, but all the Simon and Garfunkel ones are in the front room because I'm getting ready to do a ranking, so I didn't want to mess it up. So yeah, great tune. Easily my number 2 here. Long loved it. It's long been my favorite Garfunkel and Simon and Garfunkel song. Love it a lot. Next up is the number 1. I think this won it pretty easily. It's a very new wave-ish song, of course, from a new wave-ish band. I do have it on here. It's the opening track on this greatest hits. This is from the Romantics. This is What I Like About You. I like it because it's up-tempo, quite heavy for a pop song, but definitely a pop song. And yeah, it's going to be number 1 here. What I Like About You. Long have loved this song. It's never been a time where I won't listen to it. And I never seem to get burned out by it either. So anyways, that's my list. I'm going to give them to you in reverse order now, from bottom to top. So What I Like About You from the Romantics is number 1. Number 2 is Cecilia from Simon and Garfunkel. Number 3 is Heart of Glass from Blondie. Number 4 is Brass in Pocket from the Pretenders. Number 5 is Message in the Bottle from The Police. Number 6 is My Sharona from the Knack. Number 7, Paperback Writer from the Beatles. Number 8 from the Four Seasons, December of '63. Number 9 from the Rolling Stones, Start Me Up. And last, probably least as well, it's the only one I don't own, Echo Beach from Martha and the Muffins. So that's my list of top 10 favorite pop rock tracks. I hope you enjoyed that. And we will see you all next week. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. You can give your own list in the comment section below, or you can comment on anything I've said. So take care, have yourself a good one, and goodbye here from the Prog Monster.